In today's video, we're diving into part 2 of the best Netflix series of 2024. From jaw-dropping dramas to thrilling mysteries, Netflix has been serving up a lineup that keeps us hooked, episode after episode. If you thought part 1 was packed with gems, wait till you see what we have in store this time. If you're loving these lists, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for more recommendations.
Always messing with you.
Netflix's Fool Me Once is a twisty, suspenseful ride that pulls you in from the start and keeps you guessing. This limited series is based on Harlan Coben's novel and follows Maya, an ex-soldier who, after a family tragedy, spots her supposedly dead husband on her home security footage. From there, Maya's world unravels and secrets begin surfacing, connecting her past with her husband's powerful, mysterious family.
I keep thinking I'm seeing him.
Michelle Keegan's performance as Maya brings intensity to her character, even if some moments feel a bit dramatized. What's great here is the blend of mystery and psychological tension, plus a few unexpected plot twists that will have you rethinking what's really going on.
The kid's been gone for over a week.
Don't give up on him.
Eric is gonna help me find Edgar.
If you're into gripping psychological thrillers with a fresh twist, Netflix's Eric is worth checking out. Set against the gritty backdrop of 1980s New York, this limited series follows a detective who's on a desperate hunt for his missing son, only to find an unlikely ally in Eric, his son's imaginary friend, or so he thinks.
It's so dark underground.
You're not alone, Eric.
What sets Eric apart is how it blends the intensity of a crime thriller with haunting explorations of grief, loss, and the thin line between reality and imagination. It's dark, emotional, and unpredictable, making it more than just a mystery series. It's a deep dive into the raw and complex feelings of a father on the edge.
Imagine one selected day struck out of your life and think how different its course would have been.
One Day is a deeply emotional story with a nostalgic twist and an underrated Netflix gem of the year. This romantic drama series takes us on a roller coaster through the lives of Emma and Dexter, two people who meet in college and end up forever connected. Over 14 episodes, we get to experience the highs and lows of their relationship across the years, with every episode covering one day from a different year in their lives.
Let's pick up the phone, Emma. We're with Dex and Em, aren't we?
The chemistry between Ambika Mott and Leo Woodall has been praised for its realism, bringing out all the messy and tender layers of their characters. One Day is perfect for anyone who loves stories that feel both timeless and deeply relatable.
Twice.
The Signal is a gripping sci-fi drama that kicks off with astronaut Paula disappearing mysteriously during a mission in space. Her husband Sven is left to care for their young daughter, Charlie, and struggles to adjust to life without her. But Sven isn't ready to accept Paula's disappearance without answers. Following the clues she left behind, he finds himself on a dangerous quest that pulls him into a much bigger conspiracy.
Nobody must know.
The story is full of twists and suspense, keeping you glued to every moment as Sven and Charlie face threats they never imagined. If you're into sci-fi mysteries with lots of heart, The Signal is one you won't want to miss.
To help, even if it's scary, and the odds are bad, and we might die horrifically.
Dead Boy Detectives is one of those hidden gems on Netflix that you don't want to miss. Set in Neil Gaiman's The Sandman universe, this supernatural series dives into the adventures of two teenage ghost detectives, Edwin and Charles. These two, who are quite literally dead boys, bring a quirky yet heartfelt touch to the classic detective duo trope. They take on mysteries involving ghosts, witches, and bizarre supernatural entities that are as eerie as they are fascinating. Fans are loving how naturally diverse and inclusive the characters are, adding depth without overshadowing the story. The show strikes a unique balance, blending mystery, horror, and a touch of humor, making it easy to binge. If you're into ghostly mysteries, witty banter, and an unexpectedly heartwarming storyline, Dead Boy Detectives might just become your next obsession. A Man in Full is one of those shows that might have slipped under your radar, but it definitely shouldn't have. This limited series is a drama with a touch of dark humor, anchored by the powerhouse performance of Jeff Daniels as Charlie Croker, a former big shot whose business empire is crumbling. Set against the complex social landscape of Atlanta, the story touches on themes like power, race, and the struggle to maintain relevance in a shifting world.
I'm dropping all you put together.
It would be insensitive to fight you given your diagnosis.
The standout performances, especially from Daniels and Tom Pelphrey, breathe life into their characters, making it hard not to get sucked into their messy lives. Sure, not everyone loved how it ended, but the journey is what counts here, packed with intriguing court drama, charismatic characters, and that signature David E. Kelly flair.
There has to be a way to save everyone. There has to!
Sweet Tooth just wrapped up its final season this year, and it's definitely one of Netflix's underrated gems. Set in a post-apocalyptic world, this fantasy drama follows Gus, a young boy who's half human, half deer, as he journeys through a world torn apart by a deadly virus. But don't be fooled by Gus's innocent look. This series is filled with gritty, mature themes that go far beyond a typical kids show. Fans love the deep connection between Gus and his protector, Big Man, Nonso Anozie, whose bond brings warmth and depth to the intense storyline.
I should hide.
With stunning visuals, emotional narration by James Brolin, and a powerful, well-wrapped conclusion, Sweet Tooth is a wild ride that combines hope, survival, and adventure in one memorable package. If you're looking for a unique story with heart, this one's worth every episode.
You need all four. One dies, she dies.
Alright, let's talk about Suacell, an underrated sci-fi series on Netflix this year that's totally worth your time. A group of everyday people in South London, dealing with all the usual life stuff, suddenly gain superpowers. But instead of turning into typical heroes, things get real messy, real fast. Directed by Ratman, this show combines the grit of Top Boy with a Misfits-style twist, making it feel grounded yet supercharged.
The lives that you could save.
The only life I'm trying to save is yours.
It dives into issues like community, identity, and the real impact of power, all set against the backdrop of London's street life. The characters are complex, the stakes are high, and the storytelling keeps you hooked without overdoing the special effects. If you're into fresh takes on the superhero genre, Suacell might just be the hidden gem you didn't know you needed.
You are Vikings!
Vikings, Valhalla brings an epic and engaging ride to a fitting conclusion this year. This action-packed historical drama, available on Netflix, picks up 100 years after the original Vikings series, capturing the adventurous spirit and brutal battles that defined the Viking era. The show features incredible characters like Leif Erikson, Fridas, and Harold, each on their own thrilling journey that keeps you hooked. With breathtaking locations ranging from Greenland to Constantinople, and storylines filled with action, power struggles, and complex relationships, Valhalla offers a satisfying mix of adventure and drama. It's not just about the battles, it's also about the deeply human stories of ambition, loyalty, and survival. While it might not hit the legendary status of its predecessor, Valhalla stands strong on its own, making it a worthy watch for fans of historical adventure.
A line appears, the order wanes, the family falls.
Chaos is one of those hidden gems that got lost in the shuffle and definitely deserved better, especially since Netflix decided to cancel it way too soon. This show is a modern retelling of Greek mythology, but with a twist. It's funny, absurd, and has just the right amount of drama to keep you hooked. Zeus going through a midlife crisis, with the gods trying to handle life in a chaotic modern world. Jeff Goldblum as Zeus is absolutely hilarious, bringing that perfect mix of charm and humor.
Everything they know, everything they love, lies.
The show's take on classic myths is both clever and entertaining, with plenty of surprising moments that keep it fresh. The visuals are stunning, and the characters are full of depth, making it easy to get invested. If you're into mythology but love a good laugh, give Chaos a shot. It's one of those underrated shows that really shouldn't have been canceled.